right, so I want to bring it back real quick because I just had a conversation with somebody the other day about this, and you a psychology major, so I feel like me and you could probably get a little understanding. I know you know. I'm not gonna say that. So Meth just recently had
The talk with depression,
interview.
him and Fat Joe.
Exactly right. You just mentioned that. So me, my thing is, I don't knock nobody for depression. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But my thing is, I feel like we are the controllers of anything that's in our mind. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, to me, listen, this is why I'm asking you, because you the psychologist, bro, not me. You got your certificate. I don't. You see what I'm saying? So how is it that somebody can go through depression like you after everything that you learned? How is it that happens? Because, at the end of the day, 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to speak on how it happened to you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to let you do that for the audience and all that. But for me, my thing is like this, right? It's you versus you.
At all times.
You know what I'm saying? You are your biggest enemy.
At all times.
Outside of anybody else. You know what I'm saying? Pac said a joint, he said, I hate the man in the mirror because this reflection makes the pain turn realer. You dig what I'm saying? So with that being said, it's like, my mentality is I'm not going to allow my brain to be the reason why I crash out.
You know what's crazy, though? Depression don't got no look. We don't know what you might go on a binge of just fucking a lot. Depressed, you don't know that. You might overcook yourself with just always working, hustling a lot. Like, you feel me? Like, I got this book I read where it was like, homicide is how we flip suicidal impulses. Like, you feel me? So, and when you think about it, I had to sit back. I'm looking at it, right? You look in the hood, right? Think about when a nigga die, how much love,
fake love,
quote unquote, love a nigga get via social media, via people crying. When they come to the candle lights, niggas sit there for a week, 2 weeks after he died, like, you feel me, mourning his memory, and the niggas go on. A lot of niggas yearn for that type of feeling, to feel appreciated or loved and all that, you feel me? Because they don't get their flowers while they here. So a lot of niggas will crash out. Niggas run the streets. When these young niggas right now is having shootouts and all that, they not having shootouts. Niggas want to die, like, because they want to feel some sort of love at some point. Yeah,
that's
like,
what they chasing out here.
Niggas is chasing. Niggas is chasing that.
They
like,
chasing
you
that
feel
in
me?
prison to
Exactly.
think that they
You
gonna
feel
get
me?
that satisfaction.
But to get depressed, yo, bro, it's easy to get depressed, like, because.
So give me you. Let's we're not gonna speak. We already
So for me,
expounded on that. Give me why is it that you got that day, 6 a.m. right before you about to graduate, you sitting there in the parking lot. I mean, in the gas station.
See, but
I'm
my
depressed.
shit was a multitude of things. You gotta think about it. Like, yeah, like, my pops I was young. So niggas don't realize if your pops, this is why I don't have kids, right? If your pops or your moms is in the industry, whichever parent's in the industry, it's no different than if your moms or pops isn't in your life to a degree, because they're always gone. So there's not a lot of time spent with them, a lot of building. So for the most part, my pops was in my life, but it's me and my mom's, like, my tribe. Like, you get what I'm saying? So you growing up, nigga, you playing sports, your pops can't be there because it might be too much attention on him, or he busy. Like, you feel me? Parent teacher meeting or something going on at the school. Yo, where your pops at? It's now for a nigga like me or somebody in my position experience, it start bothering you because you know why they not there for work, but it's like, damn, you can't miss work a little bit. So then that become the strife and conflict between the two, like, you feel me? So that's no different than a nigga who pops is in jail.
Do you have siblings?
Yeah, I'm the oldest.
You're the oldest, okay.
Yeah, I'm the oldest. You feel me? So it's like, it's that, like, your pops ain't here for whatever reason. My pops ain't here. We saying he working, but he still ain't here. Like, you get what I'm saying? So it be that. Then it's a multitude of things. But as far as college, post-grad depression is just because you go from having a cycle, you in school for 12 years of your life or some shit like that. And then you get a moment where that shit is over with. it's over with. Now you got to figure out what is next. What am I gonna do? I had a schedule for 8 a.m. to 3 o'clock for 12 years of your life. It's this. You feel me? Then when you get to college, you mix in the fun, the party, and all of that. That shit stop. When you graduate, all your friends, some niggas got jobs far west, Midwest, East, deeper in the South, coming up north. That shit all stops, and now it's like reality sets in. What are you gonna do? It's like when a nigga come home from jail that been in jail 15 years, 10 years, 20 years. What the fuck? Like, I'm sure y'all know niggas who done been to jail, came home and don't know
hold
what
on,
to
stop
do.
right there. Stop right there. Stop right there. You want to know how we met?
Jail.
In prison.
See what I'm saying? Now think about it. When y'all got out, before y'all got out, because I'm not sure how long y'all did. You start thinking about, yo, how am I adapt? How am I adjust?
Yeah, how you gonna bounce back?
That's post-prison depression, post-grad depression. Oh,
Same. That's ill.
Exactly the same thing.
You saying that? Like, I'm glad you said that because that's crazy. Like it all. You would never in a million years think you're successful. You from the hood. Yonkers is just like any trap, Lower East Side. Like
Super trap.
nobody goes to college and things like that
Mhm.
because. So that's another element that you did. You beat the odds. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure, like, you out of your team of friends and homies, you probably the only one that went to college.
Nah, a few of us, like, that shit went like this because we all grew up the same.
Okay.
Some of us, and we all did whatever we did in the streets, but some of us,
You ever got locked up before?
nah, I ain't never. I'm a
You
good
never-
wishman
ne-
caller.
Never had cuffs on you ever?
No, yeah, I've had cuffs on me.
Okay.
You feel me? But
But you never did time.
yeah, like I ain't.
Okay. Okay,
You feel
okay.
me? Get me the fuck
Thank
out
God.
of here. Like,
Thank God, my brother.
get me
Thank
out of
God.
here. Like, you feel me?
Shit super whack.
It was like I knew early that I wasn't trying to go to school for sports and none of that. Like, you feel me? My shit was either you gonna be successful or you gonna hustle. Whatever the hustle is, you gonna figure it out. Like, I always had that. Like, I'm gonna figure it out. But that was the wishman call. Like, some of us fell too hard into the streets. Some of us, we dabbled in it and it's like, that shit over. Like, me and a lot of my friends though, we observe, like, so we look at niggas, like, I always look at the older niggas, like, couple years older than me, and then the niggas my pop's age, like, y'all niggas is losers, bro. Like, I ain't come this far to come this far, bro. I gotta make something happen. Like, I like nice shit.
So
go ahead.
okay, no, go ahead, bro.
So let's backtrack real quick because you said you worked at Tyler Perry Studios.
Mhm.
Like,
For like a month, 2 months.
we not just gonna fly over there like that. Like a lot of like for you, and you left. Like,
Yeah,
you didn't get
I'm outta
fired or
here.
none of that.
Yeah.
But like for the viewers in the outside world, like, that's like a dream job, bro.
Fuck no.
For them to put that on a I'm just saying, like,
Oh no, I get what you're saying.
like for them to put that on a resume, like Tyler Perry Studios, like, that's a multi-million-dollar facility. Like you said, he got a whole compound.
Yeah.
You wanna
And
know-
you just broke out. Like, nah, this ain't for me.
Nah,
Jay,
I'm
let me-
big on that.
Jay,
If
let me
something,
get this real quick, Jay, just to piggyback off of what you said, because I'm going through a similar situation, right?
Mhm.
What's pertinent on what he said was, I'm over here slaving, not seeing my family to make somebody else rich,
I can't do that.
which is what I respect in what he said, because you got a lot of people that will give their soul just for whatever little check they gonna get, because
And
it's
hope
little
they get
I
Yeah.
hope you get on. Yeah.
little compared to what that person that you're working for
Is
is
making.
gonna get. You know, is that to work 16 hours, bro, and only see your family
48
Saturday and
hours.
Sunday?
It's crazy.
Like that's beyond nuts.
Like, you feel me?
Know what
So
I'm
for
saying?
me,
So hold on, because we're gonna
no, yeah,
this is
yeah,
little-
yeah.
did they know who your pops was? Did your father have anything to do with that?
Nah, my profile set that up. My big bro Lino, he worked in there. Like, he's in the writer's office. He like,
Okay.
yo, try to get you a job. It ain't gonna be no crazy position. I'm like, I do something. Like, you feel me? Like, I need something to
Yeah.
till I figure some shit out. Like, he did that, got in, whoop, did that shit. Saying it was cool because, like I said, I was just returning the clothes that the characters was wearing. I'm going to Lenox, Phipps, Cumberland Mall, Atlantic Station or Western, just dropping off clothes.
Yeah,
I got
running around.
I got the company's fucking minivan.
I mean, you getting paid, but it was like you was like an intern. You wasn't jacking.
Yeah, like like I'm returning the shit. I'm just chilling the whole time. Fuck this shit, man.
Yeah, this ain't me.
This ain't like I really like. It could be ignorant to some people or arrogant, but I don't. I got
you got your mind right.
Like I know what ain't whatchamacallit. I know what I could settle with or what I could do, and I know, nigga, what I'm supposed to do. Like this ain't. I'm not supposed to do nothing that is not say ordinary, because it's nothing wrong with if you got a regular job. You feel me? You need the niggas,
bro.
You need the niggas that work in fast food. Cause how you gonna get yours when you go to the drive-thru?
Right. Facts.
I'm just not to be that nigga. That's not meant for me to be that nigga. Like you feel me? My pops hustled hard, so I don't have to experience that. You feel me? So why would I let that? Why would I fuck that up? Nah, figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out. I throw in the towel, and I'm big on that. If something I don't feel is right, I'll walk away from it.
So to elaborate on two things that you stated earlier. So you said music was the outlet that you chose to push, right? But you just finished saying you see what it cost you with your dad.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, if you have a child, it's gonna be.
And I had that conversation all the time. Like
360.
I had that conversation. I don't want a kid right now. Like, okay, I keep it a buck. Like, y'all.
You don't want kids, period, or just right now?
Until I hit that point where I turn that off of that. When I hit a certain level, if it's Drake level, any level where I can turn down.
What's Drake level? What is that?
With right now, Drake could turn down. They got what, 200 million, $1 million, $2 million for me. I don't need it. I'm chilling. When I can hit that level, then I think about starting a family. Until I'm at the level where I don't have to worry.
Where everything's copacetic.
Where everything is cool. Smooth, like you feel me. I'm a
I'm
a simplistic person. Like I always want my money to make money for me, and I want things to be smooth. So when I hit that level, then because I know what that feeling is like. Man, like my dad not here, he can't come. Like I don't want to ever put a kid through that. And then I know what type of damage that do to the woman that you with or whoever you have a kid with. Like,
I mean, listen, that's when your psychology, because not everybody thinks like that. You know what I'm saying? So where we come from, sometimes we think with the wrong head. Pause.
Yeah.
And then the situation happens. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure that's how your pops had you. You know what I'm saying? And he, like you said, he was grinding, he was hustling, he was doing what he got to do. I'm sure you saw certain things that was like, listen, you were young. So you was born into when he was already on the block.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Doing what he had to do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure you been there, been there, done that, saw that. So you don't.
So I'm like,
you broke the cycle, brother.
Yeah, I don't want. Yeah, like I don't want to. While I'm grinding, because you could be successful, but you still grinding. It's you know when you still grinding in your success versus when you hit your success and you could put your shit on cruise control. While I'm grinding and.
No distractions, none of that.
Yeah.
Heard you.
So now going into your rap career, right? Let's speak about the Heart of the North real quick right now.
Mm-hmm.
So is it me or on you some Game of Thrones shit?
Yo.
That's first and foremost.
That's a fact. That's how I got the Jon Snow shit, right?
Yeah. So only people that watch Game of Thrones can understand that type of dynamic of what you talking about.
How that came about was, what was it, 22? After 2022, that's because 2021 is when they did the Locks versus Dipset versus.
Yeah.
That whole...
it was 20.
2020 or 20...
It was May
whatever
2020.
Year it was.
I know
I was in Harlem.
You just mentioned that. We're going to get into that too. Go ahead.
I was in Harlem.
Damn, man.
I was between Harlem and the Bronx for those 2 years. Heavy. Between being in the G-spots, gambling,
you didn't
running around Harlem, like, you feel me? Like, I was doing that, so... All the niggas on my block and YO and all of that was like, nigga, you a Harlem nigga now, you don't be here. And Harlem niggas would joke around and be like, nigga, you from Harlem now. Like, you feel me? Like, you ain't.
What
like,
I told you earlier.
You feel me? Like, so for me, and then it was some like, just funny hating shit from niggas back home in the town saying certain shit and all of that. Like, niggas being weird, like, you feel me? So, nigga, it's my shit. Like, don't nobody put on for this shit how I do. Nigga, every summer for the last, 4 or 5 years, out of pocket, I pay for a basketball tournament in the hood where all the young niggas come and play ball because they stopped the tournaments that we had.
Dope.
You feel me? So every summer, this nigga, I'm paying for this shit out of pocket, and whoever else from the hood or just fucking want to throw in some bread, we paying for the refs. We getting the jerseys. Nigga, all the young niggas that got beef, that grew up under us, is there. They coming, and niggas, and we not doing nothing. Nigga, y'all gonna come, niggas gonna ball, and we gonna leave. Today, this is peace day. We ain't on that. You feel me? So niggas ain't doing that, nigga. I'm like, nigga, this is my shit, nigga. I'm really the heart of this shit, nigga. Like, I set the trends. I make certain shit cool. We doing this. We ain't doing that. You feel me? Like, nigga, I got a real voice in this shit, nigga. This is my shit, like. And that's how that came about. And then, nigga, Jon Snow was that nigga in Game of Thrones. Like, you feel me? And he's from the North. Like, he was the child that niggas slept on, and niggas had big expectations for him. King. And we seen him be up, down, like, and that was him, nigga. That's what it was.
All his trial and tribulations played out, but he's still the king in the North.